Hi everyone, welcome to Gorgeous Gals. I'm Wendy, and today I'm going to show you how I do my bone broth. Sorry about the start of this, I forgot to video the actual putting the bones in the pot, but I use chicken bones and I do use a couple beef bones in there. And I just save all my bones from, if I get a roasted chicken from the grocery store or any of your beef bones, save them, freeze them, and then you can use those to make the bone broth. The onion, I just rough cut the onion, throw it in there. It's all good. You can just leave the skins on. I get a little crazy with my knife sometimes, sorry. But yeah, just throw all that stuff into the pot. Once you've got and I also use fresh herbs. I do use rosemary, which is got a lot of flavor. And then I also use poultry seasonings. I like the flavor of the poultry seasonings with this because I think it does add, that kind of reminds me of Thanksgiving in a cup. So there's the poultry seasoning, and I just dump some of that in there. And you can see the onions, and use the leaf part of the celery also. Really good flavor. And then some just pepper, just plain old black pepper. Dump some of that in there. And then once you're in your pot, in your pressure cooker, there's a line that tells you where your liquids are. Just stop there. Oh, a little bit of celery salt too. Sorry, forgot about that. Because you do need a little bit of salt to it. And then white wine. So the white wine kind of helps, I guess, to pull the stuff out of the bones. I've heard of using vinegar, but I tried one batch with vinegar and I didn't care for that at all. So once you get everything dumped in there, top it off with water to the line inside the pot, and it'll show you inside. And I did forget to do the end of this, which is just straining everything off after it cooks for 4 hours on low. You basically just strain the liquid out. You get all the bones and all the stuff in the strainer. And then I do run it through a second strain. I let it cool in the refrigerator overnight to skim off the fat, and then you pour it in mason jars, and it is fantastic. Very healthy, and it's almost gel-like, so don't be afraid or upset by it being a gel consistency once it's cooled. That's exactly what you want, and that's the perfect bone broth. Well, make it a gorgeous day. We'll talk to you later. Bye.